Hey everyone, what's up? Alright, so I know it's been a long time since I've recorded anything for the channel. Sorry about that. Life, kids, you know, no explanation needed. So, at any rate, because of the whole COVID 19 thing, I won't get into the long part of the story. Short end is I tried to help a guy fix his bike. It was pretty much on the fritz. Me and this guy named Chris became friends over Facebook because of it, but long story short, I bought his bike from him. So here it is. This is a 2006 Honda Rebel. Now, as you can see, I have already stripped it down a little bit. In this section, a whole lot, but you get the general idea. Alright, now what I'm doing right now is I saw this on the show JayLeno'sGarage Garage a long time ago. It's called Quick Glow. Now, here's the thing. I have looked everywhere for this stuff, and you can't buy it in stores, apparently. The only place I have been able to find it is on eBay, and it's like $10 or $15, something like that. But this apparently is something that's been around for a very long time, since, let's see, 1957. And like a lot of old mechanics or body repair fellas swear by this stuff, and it's made in Louisiana. So it's a USA made product. And like I said, saw it on JayLeno's Garage, and I'm going to test it out on these rear fender rails right here. So what it's supposed to do is you're supposed to put just a little bit on a rag and rub it down, and it's supposed to just rub straight off, or at least clean it up, you know, whatever. So I'm going to give it a shot and see what it does, because what I'm planning on doing is rehabbing this bike and get it back to really good looking shape, you know, do some basic maintenance on it and that kind of thing. I'll probably turn around and sell it, or I might keep it, I don't know. So let me see if I can get this started, and I will be right back after I get my rag set up and all that. Okay, I'm back. Got my rag set up. Got it wrapped around my fingers like you do if you're polishing shoes. That's the easiest way. So, little side note. As soon as I took the lid off, now this is what it looks like. This is the little cover that was over the top of it, and this thing was soaking wet. So obviously this stuff keeps its liquid form for quite a while, because I haven't opened this can in over 4 years. So let's see what it does. So it says you don't need a whole lot, you just need a little. So that's about this much. Now what it does say is make sure you use one cloth for applying and rubbing the rust out, and then use a completely separate cloth to wipe it off and get your final clean done on it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to test it on this section first, because that's obviously the worst section. Holy shit. Alright, so obviously this stuff lives up to its name. Jesus. Now, I've seen chrome cleaners, because I used to work on Advanced Auto Parts. So, I saw this stuff while I was working there, but they don't sell it. And I don't know of any other place that does sell it. So, like I said, just go online, you'll find it. It's called Quick Glow. So, apparently this stuff's worth its salt, because it actually works pretty friggin' well. And it didn't take a whole lot. I mean, you saw how much I had. It was literally about yay much on one finger. So, let's see. Let's keep going. See how good this stuff is. Alright, now that is a considerable amount of difference. Alright, so here, let's test one other thing. So we got like a little bit left on here, and then this dirty part that's already here, let's use that and see if it'll keep going with what's right there. Well, I'll be. Now that little ring is just from where the bolt has just kept in contact with it over the years, because like I said, it was a 2006 and we're in 2020. So now you set a bolt somewhere for 14 years, it'll eventually create an indentation all on its own. So, but yeah, so apparently this stuff is pretty friggin' good. You know, can't really say a whole lot because it kind of speaks for itself. So, I mean, if you guys need a chrome cleaner, I'd say stick with this stuff and to hell with everything else. Alright, so yeah, there's a couple little rust pit spots right there. This stuff just brought it right out. So, apparently, this stuff is really worth it. Now, you're probably not going to get everything out, but I mean, if you kept at it, or if you had like a buffer wheel, then, you know, on a drill, then you could probably get almost every single last bit of it out, but I'm not trying to go that far. I'm just trying to get it good and cleaned up, you know, just to look nice. So, but, alright, so we got it pretty well worked in. So, new cloth, microfiber cloth, because, you know, I had some left over in my toolbox, so why not? Sorry if my camera phone's a little shaky, but it is what it is. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that looks damn good. I mean, you know, it is what it is, because, you know, the person who had it before, Chris, had a sissy bar right here, and I'm going to put that sissy bar back on, so it'll cover that little bit up, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so obviously testing it, it works. So again, this is what it looks like, quick glow, and you can use it on pretty much anything, and it cleans, polishes, and waxes all in one go. Now it says you can use it on silver, brass, porcelain, mirrors, obviously chrome, because I mean, chrome cleaner and rust remover. So, but yeah. Oh, and on the back it says that they suggest that you use a toothbrush or a small hand brush for hard to get places, or places that are hard to get to. Sorry. And yeah. Alright, so that was that. So now here's the thing. The bike being this old, you know you're gonna have rust around the fork legs in all likelihood. And that is definitely the case for this, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try it out on the fork legs and let's see what happens. Okay everyone, so obviously it has now been raining for a while. Sorry if you're hearing that over me. So here is the upper fork leg, as you can see, and it is definitely rust pitted over from the years, from salt or road grit or whatever the hell you want to call it. So let's see how good it does with this. So again, just a little bit, not a whole lot, and so, sorry for not having the camera exactly where I need it to be. Alright, now, obviously, you know, getting up close and personal with a camera, because with your eyes, it's not nearly as noticeable. But, you know, I mean, it pretty much took off all the surface rust. And let's take a cleaning rag, wash, and wipe it off. Now, look, obviously I'm just doing this quick and dirty. I'm not taking the whole fork leg off right now. So that's another thing. Now, for what little I just did, it looks 100 times better, let's be honest. And at some point I will strip the fork legs off, and that way I can really just, you know, roll them around and go over 100% of the entire surface area. But for now, that looks pretty damn good. So, yeah. So, now you know if you need to clean some chrome. Here's the best product, obviously, to do it. Now, everyone who subscribes to this channel, thanks for sticking with me. I know it's been a long while since I've posted anything, and I'm sorry for that. But like I said, life and all that good stuff. Now, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to I'm not going to be able to post, you know, as frequently as I used to back in the day. But I am going to start trying to post stuff again periodically, hopefully. If my 2-year-old and my 6-month-old will allow me to do so. So, now, it's not going to be gaming for the most part. It'll probably be more stuff like this, you know, in regards to this build project that I'm doing, and possible, and in all likelihood, ones in the future, because I do have another project, bike project, that I'm going to be doing after I finish this one. Now, I will try and do periodic, you know, videos on this, so that way y'all can see the progress that I'm making with it. And if anyone is interested in possibly buying it once I'm done with, like once I'm finished with it, then shoot me a message. We can talk, you know, whatever. You know, it'll at least look cool, I mean, regardless. So, yeah, I just have to wait on parts, because with all this COVID-19 thing, like, everyone is taking forever to ship anything, because a lot of it's being shipped out from California, and California is real, like, they're going overboard with stuff, but it's understandable. I mean, I can't really say too much about it. But luckily, Amazon and eBay, most people are really good about getting stuff shipped out. But if you're having to go through like an online parts company, like I'm having to do to get a lot of the maintenance parts for this, like I can't even get anyone from the service department on the phone. That's how bad it is. Like I sat today for 20 minutes on the phone, and I was still on hold waiting for someone to answer the bloody phone, and no one did, and I just hung up. So yeah, I gotta wait till I can get a hold of someone, because from what I've been hearing online, people are waiting like 3-4 weeks and still not getting parts. And I've dealt with this company numerous times before, and they've never had a problem shipping out parts. But with all this going on, that's where the problem is. So, but anyway, thanks for, you know, watching the video. Hope you guys at least learned something or found something cool that you liked about it. Whatever. But I will catch you again next time whenever I post something, and hopefully y'all enjoy watching what I'm doing. All right, bye.